What's good, YouTube? Andre here with the DM Network. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a video. We upload every single day, 7 days a week. And it's completely free and it costs you nothing. And it helps us to continue doing what we enjoy doing and making content. So now on with the video, y'all. So I uploaded a video this morning. Probably like 3 or 5 people saw it. Had to take it down because guess what? I had my mic plugged in, but I had unplugged it, so when I plugged it back in, I forgot to reset the settings, and therefore I recorded an entire video with no audio. However, that video was very short. It was about 4 to 5 minutes long, and so I'm going to briefly I'm going to go over what I was talking about in that video because it is something that we really would like to pay attention to, and that is One Piece World Seeker. So, y'all, I was watching the demo for this gameplay, and I'm going to, at the end of this video, so please stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, but I'm going to put a link up I'm going to put a link up in this video at the end of the video so you can click on it and go watch the gameplay, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This game comes out this year in 2019. It's being produced by, of course, Bandai Namco. There are so many similarities between this game and the new Dragon Ball game coming out. So first of all, One Piece, if you don't know, it's an anime. It's involved with a lot of different characters, just like Dragon Ball Z is. However, in this game, it's the first open world game for this kind of game, for the One Piece series, and you can only play as the main character, Luffy. All the other characters are in the game, and you see them throughout the story. However, you're only able to control him. Very similar to Dragon Ball, how from what we see so far, you're only able to control Goku. But looking at the gameplay and how they do the fights and stuff in the open world environment, the action RPG style, I like it. And when I watched this, I was like, okay, maybe if Dragon Ball Z game looks like this, that's not going to be so bad. First of all, the open world seems big, very big. Luffy's able to traverse this open world with his arm. He can stretch it out like he does in the anime and latch on the stuff that's close to him, or he can glide by moving his feet really fast. It looks like a cyclone, like it did with Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. And he can also like focus to like find enemies and stuff like that, as well as perform super attacks and like I guess ultimate attacks. But y'all, I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put it up at the end of the video. Go watch it. I'm also going to put a link in the description of this video for those who may be watching it on mobile that y'all can go and check it out. Watch the gameplay of this and you're going to see how this game compares to Dragon Ball Z. And I'm going to do some breakdown videos of this and we're going to talk about this later in great detail, but I want y'all to get familiar with this game first before we do the breakdown. So go watch that. Link is in the description. I'm going to put a card up right now. And that way y'all can go and watch this, but do so after, I'm not going to put the card because then you'll click on it now. You won't watch the video. So I want you to continue watching this video. I'm going to put the link in the description and I'm going to put it up at the end of the video. Also, if you're watching it on the television or something like that, you can just click that. But I'm serious. Go watch it, get familiar with it, and we're going to do breakdown videos about it. Now, what I want to talk about today is the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball Game Project Z. How will the Dragon Balls work? Will they work? What will they do? We have no clue. This game is said to be an action RPG. The One Piece game is an action adventure RPG. The difference is in the adventure games, kind of like The Witcher 3 was an action adventure RPG. You had the action part, but you also had the adventure part. Adventure means that there's exploration. There's things to find. You're crafting materials. You're doing different things like that, along with the story. This game, I don't know if it's going to have the adventure part of it because it's so heavily driven towards the story. Doesn't mean they can't do it, but it's not like The Witcher, kind of where you have a little bit free range of what goes on in the story in a sense. So how will the Dragon Balls work? How would you like the Dragon Balls to work? I believe that there's 2 ways to look at this. One, there could be Dragon Balls. You can gather the 7 Dragon Balls free range And if you're on Namek, potentially gather the Dragon Balls and get 3 wishes. That would be really cool. If they allow us to do that, I hope they allow us the free range of motion with gathering the Dragon Balls and getting the wishes. Now, what will we wish for? Potentially rare materials or exotic materials that's in the game. If it's an RPG, it should have materials or clothing or something like that that gives you stat boosts or something like that. You could choose to level up. You could choose for a lot of different things. But I hope that they give us the ability to get the 7 Dragon Balls and be able to wish for different things that'll be in the game. What I don't hope is that if it plays so close to the story, there's parts in the story where they summon Shenron and they look for the Dragon Balls. So what I hope they don't do is make it to where, hey, the Dragon Balls are in the game, but you need them to progress the story, which I'm pretty sure they're probably going to do that at some point. It's like, find the 7 Dragon Balls. But what I hope they do is, if they do it as part of the story, which would be cool, going around finding the Dragon Balls, that they use that to progress the story. But since you have collected the 7 Dragon Balls, you still get that wish of whatever you want in the game. I think that would be awesome. I think it would be awesome. And I think that having the Dragon Balls, you know, on Namek, where you could actually get 3 wishes, would be really cool as well. They've done that in some games. I think they've done it in, I think it was in Budokai 3, where when you got them on Earth, you only got 1 wish, but when you got them on Namek, you got 3 wishes. I think they did that. Did they also do that in Raging Blast? I can't remember, y'all. But there were some Dragon Ball games where they did do that. If you summon the dragon and you got Purunga, then you got 3 wishes. But if you got Shenron, you only got 1 wish. So really interested to see how they're going to do that. I wanted to kind of combine these 2 videos because we'll dive into more information on them as we dissect it. As y'all begin to comment and say what you think about the wishes and things like that, we'll break down those thoughts and additions, as well as the One Piece thing. I really want y'all to get familiar with Luffy and One Piece, watching that gameplay. Now, when you go to watch that gameplay, I want you to think about everything that is inside of Dragon Ball Z, the project game. You know, I want you to think about what we know so far about that game, that it's open world, that you're only controlling the main character, just like in One Piece, you're only controlling the main character. Seeing how the gameplay is, seeing how they traverse the world and stuff like that, and seeing the combat system and stuff like that. And let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think? Do you think that, hey, if Dragon Ball game is playing like this, then that's cool? Or, I don't like the way this plays, I hope Dragon Ball doesn't play like this. Let me know down in the comment section down below. And y'all, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. Turn on notifications, because this is every day. We're getting more and more stuff to talk about, especially with this. I'm going to go through and, like I said, dissect the video, the demo, some stuff from the demo, and draw comparisons, do some comparison videos of it. But I want y'all to get familiar with it first, so it makes for a better discussion whenever we're talking about it later. But I appreciate y'all for tuning into this video. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.